The living room is dimly lit. The air feels heavy, like something's wrong. The walls are covered with old, faded wallpaper, and the furniture is antique, dusty but well kept. A large, ornate mirror hangs on the wall. Kavya, late 20s, wearing a hoodie and jeans, sits on a couch, looking tired and anxious. She glances at the clock, 2:13 a.m. There's a sense of unease in her eyes. She gets up, walking toward the kitchen, passing by the mirror. Suddenly, her reflection doesn't move in sync with her. Her reflection is staring back at her, unmoving, while she walks away. Kavya opens the refrigerator door, her hands shaking. She grabs a bottle of water but doesn't drink it. She's lost in thought, trying to process what she just saw. She glances at the clock again, 2:17 a.m. There's a sound behind her, soft like a whisper of air. She freezes. Slowly she turns around, but there's no one there. A reflection in the refrigerator door catches her eye. In the reflection, there's a figure standing behind her, a shadowy shape, tall, with no distinct features. Kavya, trembling. Who's there? She spins around quickly, but no one is there. Her heart races. She looks back at the refrigerator, and the shadowy figure in the reflection is closer now. Kavya, whispering to herself, "No, no, no. This can't be happening." She slams the refrigerator door shut and rushes back to the living room. Kavya stands in front of the mirror, staring at her own reflection. She's trying to steady her breathing. But something's wrong. The reflection doesn't match her movements. Her reflection tilts its head, watching her. Kavya flinches and steps back. Kavya, frightened, whispering, "Please, stop." Her reflection slowly raises its hand to the glass. She does the same, but the reflection's fingers move first, pressing against the glass with a soft thud. Kavya, voice shaking, "This isn't real." The room temperature drops and Kavya can see her breath. The lights flicker. The shadowy figure from the kitchen appears in the mirror again, now standing next to her reflection. Its face is dark and featureless. It reaches out toward her reflection. Kavya screams and turns to run, but her reflection doesn't move. It just stands there, smiling, as the figure in the mirror reaches out its hand. Kavya runs down the hallway, desperately checking each room, looking for an escape. She stops, breathless, in front of her bedroom door. Kavya, crying, trembling. It can't be real. It can't be. She pushes open the door. The room is dark, but the moonlight spills in through the window, casting long shadows across the walls. She flicks the light switch. Nothing happens. Suddenly, the mirror in her room, hanging on the wall across from her bed, catches her eye. Kavya stares at it, eyes wide. She approaches it cautiously, hesitating. She doesn't want to look into it, but can't seem to turn away. In the reflection, the shadowy figure appears behind her, but this time it's closer. Its hands are outstretched toward her. She turns around quickly. The room is empty. Kavya backs up, panicking, her chest tight with fear. Kavya, whispering, breaking down. "No, no, this isn't real. This isn't real." She turns to face the mirror again. In the reflection, she sees herself, but not the same. Her reflection is smiling cruelly, its eyes empty, lifeless. The figure behind her in the reflection steps forward, its hands now on her shoulders. Kavya screams, but the sound is distorted, like it's coming from the mirror. Kavya, screaming, "Please, no!" Suddenly, she feels a cold, strong grip on her shoulders. She whips around, but no one is there. Her reflection grins wider. The shadowy figure is no longer in the reflection. It's standing right behind her, close enough that she can feel its breath. Her reflection whispers, its voice chillingly low. Reflection, whispering, "You'll never escape me." The shadowy figure pulls her into the mirror, her body stretching unnaturally as it drags her through. Kavya reaches out toward the real world with desperate hands as her body disappears into the glass. The mirror is empty. figure is gone. The house is still, eerily silent. Suddenly, the mirror on the wall ripples like the surface of water disturbed by a stone. Kavya's face slowly appears in the mirror, her eyes wide and terrified, trapped in the reflection. If you enjoyed this eerie tale, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on more chilling stories like this. Stay safe. And remember, not all reflections are what they seem.